In this video, we are going to see the topic under for the module 3, which is solution of non-homogeneous partial differential equation. So first we have to know what is meant by non-homogeneous equation in PDE. So we have already seen in the non-homogeneous equations and the solving part of non-homogeneous in your module 2, which is ordinary differential equations. So what is it non-homogeneous equations as per ODE? When you have in general term, we have written in terms of which is equal to your f of x, where f of x can be expressed as a function of your independent variable. Okay, that we can tell it is an non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. So it's coming for under the PDE. In this topic, first we will see introduction about what is non-homogeneous equation in PDE. Then how to solve the non-homogeneous equations we are going to see. Okay. So the solution of non-homogeneous PDE is got by performing the direct integration, taking the integration constant as a arbitrary function. So when you solve the non-homogeneous PDE equation, we are going to choose as a method as a direct integration. Just we can find it integration. Suppose you are finding integration with respect to x, remaining you have to treat it as a constant and the constants to be added as an arbitrary function. Instead of adding the c1 and c2, here you have to add it as an arbitrary function. So with respect to x you are doing it, y is your constant and we have to add with f of y. Instead of plus c for the integration, here we will add it f of y or g of x, depends with the variable which you are choosing for integrations. Okay. So now we can see some example about your PDE homogeneous and non-homogeneous. A PDE is said to be homogeneous if each and every terms is either the dependent variable or its derivatives. Otherwise, PDE is said to be non-homogeneous. So you can see that dou u by dou x plus dou u by dou y is equal to u. So what is that? You have it is an homogeneous equation because u to be taken to the left side. I can able to write it u as in the your independent variable. We can write it. Okay. But coming for second one, it is u as a function of x and y. Okay. So you can't make it dou u by dou x plus x is equal to y. So it should be a non-homogeneous. So here you have a more than of one independent variable. There in the ODE we have one independent variable. That's why it's mentioned as an f of x. Here either x or y all will be there in the right side equations. Now see the third one, dou squared z by dou x squared and dou squared z by dou x dou y. Both it is in PDE equations, PDE notations which you can take it to the left side. I can write it is equal to 0. It should be a homogeneous. So it doesn't have only the function or a variable in terms of your independent terms in the right side. Clear? And similar, can you guess the fourth one? You can see which is you have the term dou squared z by dou x squared plus dou squared z by dou y squared plus z is equal to you have a term herein plus xy is there. If it is there only in dou z by dou x also we can take to the left side, but it will not be possible because I have an x plus xy also. Okay. So this is called as an non-homogeneous equation. So now we'll go with the solution part of your non-homogeneous equation. The first question, solve dou squared u by dou x squared equal to x plus y. First thing we are going to do direct integration. So it is a partial notations with the second order with respect to x. So we are going to do direct integration twice with respect to x alone. Got it? So first one, integrate equation number 1 with respect to x, treating y as a constant. So what will happen? Dou u by dou x. One term will get cancelled, right? Dou by dou x of dou u by dou x. So I'll get dou u by dou x alone, which is equal to integration with respect to x. So I'll get x squared by 2 plus y will be constant and integration of dx will give x. Then plus you have to add a constant. So constant is y is your constant. You have to add as an arbitrary function. So I'm adding f of y. So now again you can integrate with respect to x, treating y as a constant. What will happen? Integration this will give u, which is equal to x cube by 6 plus x squared by 2 into y plus what is that? Here I'll get x alone will come integration of f of y into dx. So f of y is a constant, isn't it? So I can write it x into f of y plus I'll get again as opposed to add one more constant because again I'm integrated, right? So it will be another function g of y. So this is your required solution. Okay. Now one more example. dou cube z by dou x squared into dou y is equal to cos of 2x plus 3y. Okay, this is also which you looking at only, you can identify it as a non-homogeneous equation in PDE. So first integrate. You can see from right side, you can write dou by dou x of dou squared z by dou x dou y. So I have to do first x. Again also twice I should do x. Then I have to do with respect to y for the integration. Clear? To get your z. So integrate with respect to x, treating y as a constant. So I'll get only dou squared z by dou x dou y, isn't it? Which is equal to cos will be sin 2x plus 3y. Again 2x you will get for 2, isn't it? Plus the constant. What is your constant here? Y is a constant, arbitrary function. You have to add f of y. Again one more time you can integrate with respect to x, and again you have to treat y as a constant. So I'll get dou z by dou y is equal to sin will be integration as minus cos 2x plus 3y by 2x will give 2. So it will be 4. Already 2 you have, right? Plus f of y is a constant. I'll get only x alone will come. So x into f of y plus additional constant g of y. Now what I have to do? I have only dou z by dou y. Again I should go with respect to y integrations to get your z required result, right? So z is equal to minus of cos integration will be sin 2x plus 3y. Again 2x plus 3y I'll get 3, right? 4 into 3, 4 3s are 12. Okay. Then next plus x into f of y. I have written capital F of y because you have with respect to y you have to write integration of f of y dy plus again integration of g of y dy. Again one more constant here, the variable constant is x, so I have added with h of x. So what is your f of y and g of y I have written here. Either you can show directly with the integration part. The next step you can write it in terms of your capital F of y, g of y. It's also fine, or you can write it directly. Okay. So next question. Solve dou squared u by dou x dou t, which is equal to sin x sin t, given dou u by dou t is equal to minus 2 sin t when x is equal to 0 and u is equal to 0 when t is a odd multiple of pi by 2. So first you can see the question is just like a solve. All this entire model will be like that only. So just like a solve, what is that? It is related with non-homogeneous PDE, as you know, right? Then additional they have given for your conditions. Whenever the initial condition will be giving, it is the aim to find your arbitrary constant. Here you have in terms of your functions it will be there. So you are supposed to find your function value. So initial condition has been given, you are supposed to replace to the equations from the solution part, then you can able to get it. Okay. So first thing you have to with respect to x first, then t for the integration. So first you can write given equation number 1, integrate with respect to x treating t as a constant. Here x and t is there, so t should be a constant when you do integration with respect to x. So what I will get? You will be getting dou u by dou t is equal to only x to be taken minus cos x into sin t plus I will get f of t because it's a constant. Make an equation number 2. Why we are making an equation number 2 means dou u by dou t, again we have to replace initial condition, that's why we are making it. Otherwise it's not necessary. Okay. Integrate with respect to t treating x as a constant because I should get u. So you can take integrate with respect to t, I'll get u is equal to cos x into sin t will be cos t. Okay. Minus into minus will get cancelled. That was written only cos x and cos t plus integration of f of t dt. I have written directly capital F of t plus I should add one constant, that is g of x. So mark in equation number 3. Okay. Now you can go with equation number 2. I can substitute dou u by dou t is equal to minus 2 sin t when x is equal to 0. Substitute x is equal to 0 here. Cos 0 will get 1. So I'll get minus sin t. F of t will be there and you will get left side will be replaced by minus 2 sin t. So minus 2 sin t is equal to minus sin t plus f of t. From this sin t you take that side. So we'll get 1 minus 2 will be minus. So I'll get f of t is minus sin t. What is your capital F of t? Here you have written capital F of t. What is it capital F of t? Integration of small f of t dt. What is that? Integration of minus sin t dt is nothing but cos t, because as it will get sin t will be cos t of minus cos t, it will get cancelled, I will get cos t. Okay, f of t is equal to cos t. Now you can go with one more like substitution, and u is equal to 0 when t is a odd multiple of pi by 2. That means t value is supposed to write it odd multiple. So odd multiple means whatever you can multiple, you should get the answer, the coefficient of pi by 2 should be odd numbers, right? So for that reason I'm written 2n plus 1. So replace from 1 to 3, whatever you replace, it is added. Multiple with 2 will give an even number, add with 1 with any multiples of 2, it should give for odd numbers, right? For that reason we have taken t is equal to 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 in equation number 3. Substitute in the equation number 3, you will get, what is that? U is equal to 0. Here it is 0, which is equal to cos x of cos t. Cos of all the odd number coefficient of pi by 2 will go for 0, because cos pi alone will have a answer, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi and all, right? So you doesn't have any pi value, all will be a pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, like that. So it will be a 0 plus cos of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 plus g of x. So completely this all the term will go 0, g of x value will be 0. So substitute to the arbitrary values to the function, that means only small f of t and capital F of t you can substitute in u. U is cos x cos t plus cos t. So you can write it as a cos t as a common, 1 plus cos x into cos t is your required solutions. Okay, so one more questions. So dou square u by dou y dou x is equal to e power minus y cos x, given u is equal to 0 when y is equal to 0, and dou u by dou y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0, and also show that u tends to sin x as y tends to infinity. Okay, so in this, as per in this function, u is a function of x and y, and it is a non-homogeneous equation. I'm going to choose with the direct integrations. Okay, so what is that? First with respect to y, then with respect to x, and also I should find the arbitrary function value. This is what a question. Okay, so you see, first in equation number 1 for the given question, integrate with respect to x treating y as a constant. What you will get? Dou u by dou y is equal to e power minus y into cos will be sin plus constant f of y. Mark in equation number 2. Again you can integrate. I'll integrate with respect to y. So u is equal to minus e power minus y into sin x, then plus capital F of y into g of x. What is your capital F of y? Integration of f of y dy. Now put x is equal to 0 in equation number 2. So what will happen? Initial conditions, right? Replace the initial conditions. What is that? In equation number 2, when x is equal to 0, dou u by dou y will be 0. So 0 is equal to sin 0 will be 0. So f of y completely it will go 0. If f of y, small f of y is a 0, capital F of y also will go for 0. Okay. So now again equation number 3, you can replace y is equal to 0. Okay. So what will happen? Y is equal to 0. You have a term, condition has been given, 0 is equal to minus of, in this equation number. Okay. X is equal to 0, sorry, y is equal to 0, u also will be 0. Both result you can substitute here, you will get 0 is equal to minus sin x, e power of 0 will be 1, right? So minus sin x plus f of y is 0, g of x alone you will get. From this g of x is sin x. Substitute this f of y, g of x in equation number 3, that is your entire result. So you will get a required result is u is equal to minus e power minus y sin x plus sin x. So sin x I can take a common, so I will get sin x of 1 minus e power minus y. This is actually your required solution. But additional one more question is asked it. What is that? As u tends to sin x, u tends to sin x as y tends to infinity. So we have to show that y tends to infinity means what is your u value. So in this equation, y power infinity, e power of minus infinity, you can replace. What is that? E power minus infinity, it will go 0, right? So u will be sin x. So we have proved it as y tends to infinity means u will go for sin x. That's all. Okay. Thank you.